Good evening to all the people out there, and welcome to the free life webinar at SmartFX. This is Almas here with a new topic to discuss today. I will be sharing a lot of examples and to make it easy to understand what is a risk management. Our topic for today would be risk management. Okay, let me just tell you. All right, so I'll be talking about today is about risk management, and further wasting more of time, let's just get deep into the topic about risk management, and let me elaborate it for you in a simple way where how you can do your trading and manage it without losing your money. All right. So now basically what is risk management? Let's assume that if you want to start up a business or you're looking out to invest your money somewhere, what is the first thing that you're going to think about? So let's say you are in Dubai working for a good amount of years, you have saved money and you want to start up a business. So what are the things that you're going to look around? So what are you going to do? You are going to plan your things. You're going to jot it down that what are the requirements for starting a business. So you will write down the pros, how much investment would be there, what kind of circumstances can come, will there be any fees applicable for it, do I have to keep an extra fund in case of an emergency. So all these factors would be included when you're planning to open a business. Similarly is your trading platform. Okay. So when you are into trading platform, you also have the same process that needs to be followed. Now, every business that you open, you have risk involved in it, and you don't know at what time the risk might come. So what is risk basically? When you hear the word risk means what? Danger, that comes to a layman's mind. Correct. If that is what you're thinking, you are absolutely correct. Risk management. What is risk management? Risk management is one of the most overlooked areas that when a person is trading, they just don't think about it. So I have so many clients who talk to me on daily basis or who wants to invest in Forex market, and they never ask me that, how are the possibilities that we don't lose out on money. But 80 to 90% of the people, they just ask me, how much if I invest $1,000 or how much if I invest $10,000, how much is the profit that I'm going to make? And then I say, hello, listen, why do you have to jump to something at a conclusion? Coming back to our example, if you are starting up a business, will you immediately look out for returns? No. You will give time for your business to work in process. Similarly is your trading platform. Your trading, you should understand that trading is not an instant way of making money, or you just cannot make money quickly. Yes, it does help you to make money, but there is a way for it. You need to plan it. All right. So what are we going to discuss today is like more about risk management in details. Now, risk management, as I said, that, nobody prefers to read about risk management. Well, as I said, any business which is involved in making money, okay, so we have to understand that there is risk in it. Now, what is risk? Risk can be a potential loss. So you are mentally prepared, okay, that if I'm investing this money, I might be affected or my business might be affected to get these losses. So you are mentally prepared for the risk. Okay. So many Forex traders, what do? They just want to get on the platform. They just want to get inside, put a trade and make a profit and just move out. All right. So this is not a way of trading. This simply determines that you are taking a chance. You're just getting into a market and taking a chance and thinking that how lucky I am and I might make a profit or no. It's similarly when if you go to a mall with your child, if you're with the children, and if you see any gaming zone, what do? If you have any game, you try your luck to win that game, or try your best to win that game. But that is just luck. There's no planning for it. You're just by flukking it, you're doing it. Similarly is your trading. If you enter trade at any point of time, you are not planning your trade. Now this term is called as a wager. What are you? You are a wager. So without any risk management, without any planning, without any analyzing, if you trade, you can consider yourself as a wager. What is a wager? A wager is a person who doesn't analyze, or who is not prepared, or who just want to enter the market at any point of time, just book a profit and move out. Now, you are not looking at a point that your account should sustain for a long term. What are you looking at? You're looking at the golden egg. You're thinking, oh my God, let me hit the bullseye and get the bonanza. Let me get that bonus. No, trading doesn't work that way. Risk management rules will protect you. If you follow risk management, it will protect you in a long run. So probably there might be a chance that you enter a market. Like let's say if you're playing a dart game, you give a try and you hit a bullseye, but that might be a fluke. Okay, again you try and you might not hit the bullseye because nothing is planned. But if you keep on practicing it, if you have your focus, goals, everything on as aligned, then there is chance that on a long run, that every time you will hit the bullseye. So when you trade also in a long run, okay, what will happen? You will make profit. Okay, so think in a way to get rich. Okay, how are you going to get rich? I'm going to give you an example. That it is you should just not bet on anything, or just don't play in a way that it's a fluke. You have to understand and analyze the market. Now risk management, how risk management works. Now if you learn how to control your losses, you will have a chance of being profitable. Okay, because in the end, about Forex is just about all numbers. So where and how you can make profit, it's all about maths in Forex. So if you want to be rich, you have to be a statistician. What is a statistician? It means you have planned your things, you have analyzed your thing, you have the knowledge that at this factor this might happen, and you're ready to take your risk. So you're not being a rager. You want to be a winner in a long run. So you want to be a winner, not a loser. Now, the next question that I commonly people ask me, or people who want to invest, this is a very common question that they ask me or I come across. It's how much trading capital do you need for Forex trading? Now I get people who will also tell me that I want to invest $100, I want to invest $100,000, I want to invest $10,000. Now this is very important for an individual to understand that it takes money to make money. Coming back to my first example, that if you want to start up a business, you just cannot think of a plan and you just cannot execute it. For the execution, you need money. Similarly, for trading, you need money. So it takes money to make money. Sorry. So your trading capital is very important. Now, how much money do you need in trading capital? This is a very important question and a very important part that you might come across, that you will ask yourself, or you will ask a broker or an agent that, listen, how much am I supposed to invest? So here is an answer for your question. It completely depends that how much you are ready to invest for your startup. Now, coming back to our example, which was investing in business. So if you want to start up a business, definitely you will have an amount that you want to invest and that you are looking out to get returns out of it. So there can be many approaches for it. You can get these things learned through mentors. You can learn it through online classes. You can learn it paid classes. Basically, there are a lot of paid classes who teaches um, trading, and there are also free classes which you can come across. Now the charges, the paid classes are way expensive. They cost you more than $2,000-3,000. And there are programs which are absolutely free. We are in a world of internet where Google provide us everything. So people who are unable or willing not to pay cash for educating themselves on trading lesson, you should always consider to go for videos or classes or for Google's or for webinars like SmartFX. At SmartFX we conduct free webinars. Okay, or you should look out for brokers where you get all this free knowledge about trading. Okay, now uh, in our first previous webinar I had discussed about fundamental and technical analysis. Okay, similarly, if you are a person who is a technical trader, okay, you are the one who can actually look at the chart pattern and you can understand the market, then it is good for you. Or you might be a fundamental trader where you will have to understand to keep a track on the economy of the particular country of the instrument that you're going to trade. Okay, so these are the two important factors that is required when you want to invest into forex market. And definitely the last very important thing, without it you cannot start your forex, which is your capital, the amount of money that you want to invest. So three important factors when you want to start trading is you have to keep yourself updated with the technical knowledge. Okay, where you should know your basic indicators, you should know how the movement or what zone the prices are moving in. The second is the fundamental thing, where if you are a trader into particular currencies or you're doing it, you have to keep a track on fundamental news. Okay, what is the economy of that particular country? And third, you have to decide what is your appetite to take risk, how much is the amount you are ready to put in and risk for this business. Okay, now I'll be very honest here. Okay, if you are a person who is consistent and if you are a person who practices risk management techniques, and if you stick to your micro lots, in my previous session webinar I had discussed about quantities, where I've discussed about dealing into lot sizes, where we have three size, which is a standard size, then we have a, mini a lot size, and then we have a micro mini lot size. Okay, so understand, if you are a beginner and if your potentiality is to start with $5,000 or $10,000, then you should only trade 0.01, that is micro mini lots. Okay, why? Because this will help you to manage your account. You are ready to take a minimum risk. Now, it's a common knowledge that most businesses fail due to undercapitalization. Now, which is very true in forex trading business. So let's say you have invested $10,000, but you want to get 10 lots. Be very honest and ask yourself, if the market is in your favor, definitely you're going to make money. But how about the other part? If the market is not in your favor, if it doesn't move, if there is any big news happens and the market is just not in your favor, what do you think? What will happen? You will tend to lose on your invested money. So my advice to you would be, like, with my experience, I would only say that if you are unable to start with a large amount of trading capital that you cannot afford to lose, that you can afford to lose, then be patient. Okay, if you can, then be patient, save up, learn how to trade the right way until you are financially ready. Till then, don't trade. Understand and learn and gain as much as knowledge you can. Moving on to the next slide, what drawdown and maximum drawdown. I'll explain you what is drawdown now. So we know that risk management will make us money in a long run. Okay. What is risk management? Let me just brief you again. Risk management, we're going to stick to three simple things. We'll have a technical knowledge, we'll have a fundamental knowledge, and we'll have a capital in line to first get into Forex market. Okay. Now, how are we going to manage it? So with risk management, you can go for a long run, long-term account. All right. But what if you don't use risk management rules? So let's say you invested $100,000. Okay. And you are ready and you lost $50,000. It means from $100,000, you lost $50,000. You lost 50% of your capital, which you invested it. Now this is called drawdown. What is drawdown? A drawdown is a reduction of one's capital after series of losing trades. So in this chart, you can see here, okay, you started here, it went up at a peak and then came a fall. So it was a loss. So when it comes down and there are multiple of losses, it's a drawdown for you. So in trading, we are always looking for an edge. We're always looking for an edge. That is the reason why traders develop system. Now, a trading system that is 70% profitable sounds like a very good edge to have. But just because your trading system is 70% profitable, that doesn't mean that all your 100 trades that you do will be accurate. So in a day, if you are a trader who is doing 100 trades, so it doesn't mean that your first 70 trades are going to be correct and the last 30 trades are going to be wrong. Okay, so you should understand that how are you going to manage it. So now, still give a 70% profitable system, but you have to ask yourself, would you still be in the game if you lose 30 trades in a row? Now, let's say the first 30 trade is a loss. So do you think you have enough of capital to manage your further trading? That is the reason risk management is so important. Now, no matter what system you are using, you will eventually have loss. So risk management is very, very important while trading. Now, drawdowns are part of trading. Now, you cannot judge market that it is going to be 100% accurate, or you are going to, when you enter the market, it is going to favor you and it will be always on your side. No. The key to being a successful trader means you need to have plan and you have to minimize your losses. That is the reason when you're trading, you have an option of stop loss, take profit. Why are these options created? These options are created so that you minimize your loss. Suddenly you should not wake up and should see, oh, there's a magic happened and your account is blown out. No, be prepared, analyze, understand, be ready to book your losses. Okay, as I always say that you cannot eliminate loss from the trading. Losses are part of trading, but what we can do is like we can minimize our losses. This is as good as a roller coaster ride. So your trading pattern is as good as a roller coaster ride. You see, it goes up and then it goes down. It goes up and it goes down. So Forex trading is similar to a roller coaster ride. Now, what is the best risk that you can take per trade? As per SmartFX, as per my clients, I always tell them to limit your risk to 2% per trade. Okay, but again, that might be depending on the equity of the client. That might even be high, especially if you are a new trader. So 2% will also be high for you. So you should go lower than that. I've given here an example of couple of trades that is done in an account. So this is a $20,000 account. Okay, you see, and I have specifically given 19 trades here. I've given a 19 trades here with one person is taking a risk of 2% risk and one person is taking a 10% risk. So there are two people in this game, in this trading market. One person is saying I'm going to take 2% risk, okay, and the other person is saying, oh, no worries, I'm ready, I know everything about forex, you don't know, I can make a lot of money in this, so I'm ready to take 10% risk here. Both invested $20,000. This person also invested 20,000 and the other person also invested 20,000. Now same point they enter, but let's consider that he is A and the other one with 10% risk is B. Now what did A do? He had only 2% risk. He had loss in his trade. Market was not in favor. He lost the money. Similarly was with B. Market was not in favor. He lost the money. Eventually, the first 19 trades that they enter, they are both new to Forex industry. As they entered the market, the number of trades that they did, 19 trades, and at the end of the trade, gosh, they made losses and losses and losses and losses. But you see the difference. The person who took 2% risk ended up losing a minimal amount, and the person who took 10% risk ended up losing a maximum amount. Here, the balance of account still remains 13,903, and here the balance of account is just $3,000. Okay, so you can see a big difference here. What if you take a 2% risk comparing to a 10% risk? Okay, now imagine if you are in such a situations where you get your 19 strikes losses in short. It means sorry. It means that you would have already lost 85% of your account. Now, but if you have risk only 2%, you would have still got 13,900 in your account, which means it is only 30% loss of your total account. Of course, 19 trades at a stretch losing is the last thing on the earth to happen. However, what even if it is 5 trades? You entered the market 1 trade, you entered the market 2nd trade, you entered the market 3rd trade. Still, if you take risk of 2%, the first 5 trades, if you lose with 2%, your equity will still be 18,447. If you have a calculator, you can calculate it. And same if you have taken a risk of 10%, you would have only 13,122 in your account. So that's less than what you have even lost in 19 trades. So understand, taking risk percentage is important. What kind of risk, how much risk are you ready to take? But risk is a part of trading, but there is always reward to risk ratio. Now, to increase your chances of profitability, you want to trade when you have the potential to make 3 times more than you are risking. So what you're going to do is like you're going to give yourself a reward to risk ratio of 3:1. So you have significantly entered. Okay, now you're sure that at this point of time, you are so sure with your technical analysis, with your fundamental analysis, or with your learning, you are so sure that you are this at this point of time, this trade is going to give you profit. At that point of time, you will use reward to risk ratio, where your reward would be 3 and your risk would be 1% only. So it means it is going to give you 3% profit and the loss would only be 1%. So another example that I've given here for your risk reward ratio is like we did 10 trades. Okay. First trade, $1,000. We lost. Second trade, we won $3,000. This is 3:1. Okay, reward risk ratio example that I'm sharing you. So in the first 3:1 means 3 is the profit, $3,000 is the profit, and 1 is $1,000 loss. So we made couple of trades, 10 trades we did, and in this 10 trades, 5 was losing trade. So we lost how much? $5,000. We won how much? $15,000. Eventually, if I minus 15 from 5 at the end of the trade, what happened is like you have still made a profit of $10,000. So you see that even if you have just won 50% of your trades, you did 5 losses and 5 profit, but your risk reward ratio was in place, 3:1. So your losses were 5, your profit was 5 trades. Okay. What happened here? You still eventually ended up making profit in spite of the same number of trades you did and you lost money. So just remember that whenever you trade with a good risk to reward ratio, your chances of being profitable are much greater even if you have less winning percentage. But okay, setting a large reward to risk ratio, it comes with a price. So you cannot expect that you invest $5,000 or $10,000 and you take this risk. No, your account capital should be more to have 3% of 3:1 risk reward ratio. Always remember that you want to be a statistician and not a wager. What is a statistician? A person who analyzes the market before entering the trade. He has done his studies. He is ready to take the risk. He's not a wager. He just don't want to hit the bullseye at a cost of just because somebody has said it to enter the market. So without knowledge, they just don't want to enter it. They want to understand that what basically market is by analyzing and studying the market. So you want to be a statistician and not a wager. Now study your losses to realize your gain. So we are so much into our winning trades. Like if you are already a trader, you will only think about how many trades did I win today, how much profit did I make today in a day. You will never think from the other side that how much are the losing trade, how much money did I lose today. But always remember, it is from your losing trade that you understand and you learn more. So the goal of a successful trader is to make the best trade. Money is secondary. So the more trades that you make, even if it is a loss, accepted. Eventually from your learning, you will understand that where and what went wrong. You will do your own corrections. You will understand the market, and then giving it a more of just and entering the market at any time, but you will have your analysis in place. You will understand that, and then you will enter the market, which in long run will sustain your account, which will make profit for you. Okay. Now, ignoring leverage. I had spoken about leverage in my previous session. Okay. Now, why most new Forex traders fail? Now, why do they fail is a big important question. So for this, I would give you an example that let's say you have a beautiful car in Dubai and you are driving a BMW at you have a speed of 220, or you can take it at a maximum of 240. Okay. So now basically if you have a speed of 240, do you think it is necessary for you to drive at 240 kilometer? No, not necessary. You will still drive at 60, you will still drive at 80, you'll still drive at 40, and sometime even 20, right? Because if you drive at 240 always, there are chances that you might hurt yourself, you might get injured. Similarly is leverage. If you have a leverage of 400 times, or if you have a leverage of 500 times, that doesn't mean that you have to take the advantage of leverage at once. It means that you have to use it wisely, that how much is required. You have to understand this, and then only as per your capital, you have to take the leverage. Understand, you should be ready to risk that amount which you are ready to lose. Okay, so don't set yourself up to fails. So now I have ended my session here. I've spoken about what is risk management, and I've given all the details in terms um, how you can actually minimize your risk, minimize your losses. See, again, I always precisely talk about it that you cannot eliminate any sort of losses from trading. Trading is part and parcel of winning and losing. What you can do is always minimize your losses. All right. So now what we will do is, like, there is a chat option there on the page. We will be whatever doubts you have or whatever questions you have, jot down all the questions in the chat box, and I will try to answer maximum of it. And we will do that. Okay. All right. So on the right hand side, do you see the chat option? We have mentioned our details here. My number, my email ID is also mentioned there, wherein you can feel free to connect. Our office is in Business Bay at Bay Square. So please feel free to connect, put down your questions here, and I'll try to answer them. So I think the topic itself was very much cleared. So Rajat has a question. Do you provide support to beginners in trading? Definitely, Rajat, and that is this the first step that we have taken for the beginners to actually have a webinar session where they understand how it works. Eventually, yes. See, there are a lot of things which cannot be explained face on a webinar. All right. For that, definitely you will have to come over with us. Let's sit, have a cup of coffee, and in details sit face to face and understand what is your knowledge towards forex market and what is that we can help you out to groom you into trading. I hope that is answered, Rajat. And at SmartFX, we are here to support you. In fact, we are here to support you. So please feel free to connect. So depending like what kind of support you're looking out to, we help you to understand in details like how can you place a trade. We help you to understand where and how you can track market. We do give all this knowledge to our clients. I hope that is answered. And I said, Rajat, that to understand better, it's better that we can just talk over, or you can call me. My number is mentioned there. Feel free to connect with me. All right, I'm using the same number for the WhatsApp. You can connect with me there and there, and we can get. We'll let you know things more in details. All right. Okay. Any other question, guys? So Bhuveswaran, hi. So the charges depends, like spread is what we charge. All right. Swap charges are there, like for certain instruments. Then there are no other charges. As a company, there's as a broker, there's a just basic charges that is being charged. And to be very honest, SmartFX is not a commission uh, based broker where, where we where they call clients to trade and make profit or something like that. No, we are not with that concept. Our whole sole reason to conduct webinars is to make our clients understand, make them learn the basics, okay, which is not, I've seen a lot, the initiative to take this is just because I've seen a lot of people not understanding the basic and just entering the market just because somebody has said it, or just they have seen it somewhere, or somebody has made money, or somebody has said you put $1,000 and you make $10,000. No. So to make this concept clear, that is the reason we are conducting this webinars. I do conduct seminars as well. So there's no percentage as said, Bhuvaneswaran, percentage. Every instrument has a variable floating spread. Okay. Once you have an account, you can check those on the instrument side, which can be shared. I hope that is it. We are a broker. We provide MT5. So we are providing MT5 platform. It's a trader 5 platform for trading. I hope that is answered, Bhuvan. Yes, we are. As said, what I can do is like our website, www.smartfx.com. Okay, you can check all the details on our website, and let's be connected over the phone where we can just talk more in details about things. Great. Any more question, guys? So I understand it's a weekend and everybody is in a mood of, 2 days holidays. It's okay, just another few minutes and we'll end up a session here, and then you all can have a good weekend. Any more question, guys? So anything related to charges or anything related to training and all, definitely we can connect directly and we can talk. So Bhuvan is saying yes. Uh, yes, we do have a demo account as well. Yes, we do have. Anytime you let us know when do you want to connect, and we are there to connect. And so Sham, I think you have some questions to be asked. Sham? So guys, try to message in the, put your questions in the chat box here so that it's easy for me to check on. Okay, so I think no more question, guys. So we'll just wait for 2 minutes more. If anybody has any questions, they can pen it down, or then we end up a session. Sham says, I'm a new joiner, how to start trading? So Sham, firstly, most welcome to the trading group, because every person is always a new um, trader when you enter the market. Definitely, there are a lot of things that can be discussed over that how you can get in the market. We will let you know what to keep a track on, how you can get started, what is leverage, what is margin. All these things can be discussed. Um, my number is shared there. One of our team members will coordinate with you, or my number is mentioned there. You can directly connect, and better to sit face to face, so that can explain you more in details how you get started into trading. I hope that is answered, Sham. Okay, guys. So what we will do is, like, we'll just end up a session here. All right. And for any further queries or any questions, please do connect directly on my WhatsApp, my email ID. All right, where we will be in touch, and I can give you more details about it. A relationship officer will also coordinate with you and get in touch with you. Okay. Till then, have a great weekend. Until I meet you all next Friday with a new topic. All right. Till then, take care. Okay, Sham has something to. Okay, Sham is saying everyday training here. Sham, this is not a training session. This is a webinar where, there are very basic things that once you enter the market, you should know the basics about trading, which is being discussed here. Where I normally talk. My previous session was about what is Forex trading. This today's topic was risk management, and maybe the next topic I would be talking about more on trading plans. So what you can do is, like, join the next session, try to join the next session. Until then, you can also connect with me on my WhatsApp, so that I can understand better that what knowledge do you have in terms of understanding about Forex market. Okay. Definitely, I will connect with me on my WhatsApp, and I'll share the details with you across, Sham. Okay. No worries. We all are working, and I will completely understand that it's not everybody can come on time for it. I completely understand. It's fair enough. We have our videos also. Soon we will be publishing on YouTube, so we will definitely share it with you all. Okay, just in case if you have missed out on the session, you can view the session on our YouTube as well. All right. Great. Bhuvan, see, next session, basic of trading. Basic of trading, as in, like, if you want to understand more on the patterns and kind of things, it is better to connect over the phone, because it will be easy for me to understand in at a personal level that what are you trading in and what are your expectations towards the market. Because this subject that I'm taking is in general where a forex topic was a previous topic which I've already discussed about it. My next would be trading plan. As I said that, I we have started a YouTube channel also. There's a link and you can view those on the YouTube. You can subscribe it, you can like the videos if you liked it, and also please feel free to put your comments if you think is there something better we can do on. And if you like it, you can put good comments too. All right, great. I hope the questions are done and we are done for the day to head up for a weekend. All right, guys. So until we meet next Friday, stay connected through WhatsApp, through email. All right. Please feel free to connect. We have our office at Business Bay. All right. So we can catch up for a cup of tea, coffee, whatever you look forward for. And as said, that we are here to guide you all and to make trading easy um, for everyone here. Okay. Take care and good night.